Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It has actually been quite a while since I last seen you guys, and I've been actually kind of busy, kind of mad that I couldn't be uploading, and a little excited for the future. About 3 weeks ago, I was editing the video, which was my last video, on the main software editing program that I was using, which was Microsoft Windows Movie Maker, I think it is. And I was using that to edit my videos as I normally did. And it started crashing on me as I was trying to separate the audio from the the clip. And as I was trying to do that, it kept crashing on me. So without knowing that Movie Maker wasn't able to be downloaded anymore, I uninstalled Movie Maker and kind of screwed myself over. So I lost the video that I had spent hours editing on. That's one. And then two, I had no editing software to re-edit the video that I just spent hours on to edit again. So I was kind of like in a pickle. I was stuck and I had nowhere to go, nothing to do. I ended up bringing my laptop to Best Buy to the Geek Squad. I ended up finding some viruses on my laptop, so they deleted those things, but they were not able to find the Movie Maker, which I knew they weren't going to be able to, but it was just, I mean, it was just worth a try to ask. So I asked, but they weren't able to find it. So I was just left with no editing software, and I tried finding so many editing softwares. I downloaded so many, which is probably where some of those viruses came from, to be honest. But none of them were just as good as Movie Maker was. Like, Movie Maker was basically the basics, and it had everything that you could need on it, and it was free, and you can download it, and it worked terrific the whole entire time that I have been making videos. And even beforehand, I've always used Movie Maker, Windows Movie Maker. It's always been a good software to use, and so it not being there was kind of sucky. But then I got the free trial of the Adobe Premiere Pro CC editing software, and I used that to edit the last video that I posted, which actually took me around 3 days to edit, which is why it was uploaded on a Thursday. And it took me so long because I had to figure out everything that I was used to on the Movie Maker, on Windows Movie Maker, was like 3 times harder to find and to understand on the Adobe Premiere. So I finally figured it out, and I have it. Now. I have the Adobe Premiere, so that is my main editing software, and it will be. So that's what I'm using, if you are wondering. Yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. 2, my hair is purple. I'm pretty sure you can probably tell. I mean, there might be some parts where you can tell. Sorry, I'm looking at my monitor. That you can tell the way that, I don't know. I can tell, but I know that my hair is purple. Like, from this way, I can see it in my mirror right here. But yes, I dyed my hair purple. I might have to re-dye it again before my birthday, because it's going to be around 5 more weeks before it's around my birthday. So maybe I will show you guys that process, and I will film it and show you guys. So that will be a cool video. I've never done anything like that, so I'm kind of excited. I love this. It's so pretty. My friend compliments me all the time on it. I think she likes it more than I do. But yes, purple always looks very nice on me. I think it's just my color or something. I have no idea, but I do want to give a warning. I'm wearing a tank top because it's really hot in my room right now, and if my bra strap shows, if that triggers you, I'm sorry.
My bras.
The straps just fall down my shoulders all the time. I can tighten them as tight as possible, and they will still slip off my shoulders. I'm so sorry if if my straps just start peeking out or creeping down my arms in the middle of the video. So now to talk about what we're going to do in today's video. So today's video, I'm actually going to do a TMI tag. I actually like doing tags. They're fun. They give me stuff to talk about in videos because I never have anything to talk about in videos. I'm terrible. It's probably because I'm new at this, but eventually, hopefully, I will start getting better at that. But for right now, I just want you guys to know a little bit more about me and to know like who I am as a person and things that I like, things that I don't like. All at the same time, I'm going to be trying to create a look with my subculture palette. So I don't play around with this as much as I would like to. So why not bust this bad boy out and try something from it? So we're gonna do that today. So first things first, we're gonna do my eyebrows, which all my brushes are cleaned. I just cleaned them a couple of days ago. So that's good. I'm just gonna put all my sponges into this little bowl of water. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. brow gel, well brow pomade, and we're just gonna get into my eyebrows, and we're also gonna start the questions. So okay, so the first question is, what are you wearing? And I kind of already told you what I was wearing, but I'm also wearing some pajama shorts because I got home from school and I didn't want to wear my jeans anymore, so I just put on my pajama shorts. Okay, the second question is, oh, this eyebrow looks like next question is, how tall am I? I don't remember if I've told you this, but according to my driver's license, I'm 5'6", but I think I'm around 5'5". I think I've told you this before, but I've been told 5'5", 5'4", 5'6", so. The next question is, do you have any tattoos? I have 2 tattoos. I'll insert a picture. The first one is a saxophone. That was the first tattoo I got. It's actually on my foot, on the top of my foot. And I got it because I'm going to use concealer to clean up my brows because I can't take them anymore. But this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. So yeah, basically I got the saxophone because I played saxophone for about 7 years, I think it was, throughout middle and high school. Also because music is an extremely big part of my life. It will always be a big part of my life. I got that to represent basically who I am. So I got that I believe on like around my 18th birthday. So I got that then. And then my second tattoo is actually the number 22, and the number 22 is my mother's favorite number. It was it's also a number that we get a lot. Like number 22 comes up very frequently in our lives, so I can also consider it a lucky number. But the tattoo was definitely made, I got the tattoo for my mom. I do want more tattoos eventually. I'm supposed to be getting tattoos with my mom and my sister. I don't know when that's going to happen though, so. But I'll tell you guys when it does. The next question is, do I have any piercings? And yes, I have a total of 8 piercings. I have 4 lobe piercings down here. Then I have my tragus pierced, my forward helix pierced, then I have my rook pierced, and then I also have my snug pierced. But I had it for around 8 years. I had it for about 2 years and almost 3 years, and it basically never healed correctly. So I took it out recently. And I think the hole closed. So I'm pretty sad about that. Although I will get it re-pierced again. So that will happen. I might get it on this side though, just because I don't want to like disrupt it. So I'll just get it on my other side, and maybe I'll get a different ear piercing on my left side. I'm just going to blend this out with Real Technique sponge. Next question is OTP. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it means one true pairing. Normally, I'm just gonna assume this is asking from like a TV show point of view or something. So I'm just gonna answer it from that point of view. I have 2 OTPs. 2. The first one is from a show called Queer as Folk. And I absolutely love that show. It is a really, really good show. So my first one true pairing is obviously Brian Kinney and Justin Taylor. I love them so much, and their relationship is really, really different. I'm not going to ruin anything, but they have a really weird relationship, and I like that. I like that they're not the average like relationship, although I wish that some of the things that went on between them didn't happen. But you know, things happen for reasons. So I'm going to set my under eyes with this e.l.f. powder. My second OTP is most definitely Chuck and Blair from Gossip Girl. For sure. Like, no doubt about it. They are the absolute whole reason why I watched Gossip Girl. If it wasn't because of them and their relationship, I wouldn't have watched the show. It was just, I know the whole show is like literally drama, and I know Blair had a lot to do with drama. But I don't know, I literally loved them together, and it's really funny because normally when I watch TV shows, normally I always have like, my favorite character is always like a female character or something like that. So, like, I don't know, I guess you would just assume that, like, most people's favorite character was most likely, like, Serena or something. But, I honestly think that my favorite character on Gossip Girl, was definitely, Chuck Bass. He was definitely my favorite character. He was kind of in the beginning seasons. Well, I think it was only season 1. And then after that, he just kind of changed. And honestly, I think it was because of Blair. That's definitely my 2 top OTPs. Next is what is my favorite show. Right now, at the moment, which I've seen every episode of every season for both of these, is Criminal Minds and Law & Order SVU. Definitely. I love Law & Order SVU. Those are definitely my favorite shows at the moment. Who are my favorite bands? I'm gonna get into the eyeshadow, so I'm just gonna tell you. Set my eyes, and now I'm going to go in with this shade right here. And that's the shade Dawn, and I'm going to put that all over my lid. So my favorite bands, I like One Direction, but they're not really together anymore all that much. I like Coldplay. I like Maroon 5. You know, I like things like that. Journey. My favorite, my absolutely favorite band is Queen. By far, Queen is my favorite band. Next, I'm going to go into this shade right here. This is the shade Roxy. Fun fact, my grandma had a dog named Roxy. I'm just going to put this into my crease. Next question, something you miss. This is going to be it's kind of sad. Something I definitely miss is high school. And although I have like all the freedom and everything I want in college, like I love college. I love going to college. It's great. I don't hate any of it. I love the fact that I can pick my own classes. I can do what I want, and it's based around what I want it to be. I love that. But I miss seeing the same people every day. I miss being in band, actually. You know, I miss a lot of things from high school. High school was actually something that I don't regret. I do miss it a lot, but I'm just gonna tell you. You might think high school sucks now, but I think you'll miss it after you leave. I did, and I wasn't even like a popular person. I was literally nobody, basically, and I had a great time in high school. Probably because I was in band and I got to do a lot of things. So join your school's marching band. I got to go on trips. I got to go to every football game for free. I got to play and get involved in it, and it was just really great. I loved it. Next shade I'm gonna do is this shade right here. This is the shade All Star. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Favorite song. I have a lot of favorite songs. I can't even tell you like a favorite song because I have just so many of them. How about I'll tell you right now the songs that I'm feeling. So my most recently added songs are Thief by Ansel Elgort, God is a Woman by Ariana Grande, No Tears Left to Cry by Ariana Grande, Psycho by Post Malone featuring Ty Dolla $ign, Back to You by Selena Gomez. That's what I'm jamming out to right now. Okay, so I just put All Star in my crease and I'm just blending it out now. I put it like all the way around my crease from like one end to the other. Next question is, how old am I? I am 20 years old. I turned 21 in October. I had to think about that for a second. 21 in October. So. Woo! Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, which I haven't actually done before, I'm going to take this MAC Sheer Toned Shimmer Blush in Dolly Mix. This really pretty like hot pink shade. And I'm going to take this and put it into my crease. So what I'm doing now is taking Fudge from the Subculture palette and just blending this into my crease and trying to blend it into my lid, like on the outer end. About favorite actors, but I like Blake Lively, Eddie Redmayne, James McAvoy, Ryan Reynolds. I said Mark Ruffalo, I believe, as well. I love when Miley Cyrus acts. I love her. Oh, I like Norman Reedus. Love him. Oh, Tessa Farmiga, I think is how you say her name. Farmiga. I think I'm saying it incorrectly, but Tessa Farmiga, I love her as well. Oh, Evan Peters. God, I'm just going to list everyone. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some black eyeliner and line my waterline. Next question is favorite color. My favorite color is blue. Next question is loud music or soft music. So I like both kinds of music. Just depends on what type of mood I'm in. So sometimes I like my soft music to be loud. So that's just me. Next question is, where do you go when you're sad? And the place I go to is either my room, or on some occasions I have just went to my boyfriend's house. Normally it's not like when I'm incredibly sad when I go over there. Sometimes I go over there because I have a lot of anxiety, and sometimes he makes me feel a lot better, so I go hang out with him like the rest of the day after my class or something. I'll go and do that. Next question is, how long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Okay, so it literally takes me like 5 minutes to get ready in the morning. Like, I don't do anything. I'd rather sleep than do anything, so I sleep, and then I get up and I get dressed, I brush my teeth, use the bathroom or whatever, and then I'm out the door. So that's how long it takes me. Next question is, have you ever been in a physical fight? No, I've never been in a physical fight before. Hopefully I'm never in a physical fight ever, but yeah, I've never been in one before. And use my Fenty. I'm just gonna take this flat stippling brush and put it on. So the next question is why did I join YouTube? So I've been watching YouTube videos for like ever, just as much as everyone has. I've been watching YouTube for a very long time, and I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel. It's always been something that I've been interested in, and I've just never had the courage to do so. So my friends finally talked me into it. They hyped me up, basically. So I did it. YouTube has always seemed like a really like cool platform to be a part of. I'm gonna take my Fenty Beauty foundation. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put this on my face, like the beauty Instagrammers do. Next question, the last thing that made you cry. Okay, I'm gonna do some concealer next. Okay, so the last thing that actually made me cry was my anxiety. The last thing that made me cry was my anxiety, and yeah, it's gotten to that point. I'm gonna bring back my trusty old LA Girl Pro concealer. It's not even trusty old, it's like brand new. So the next question is the meaning behind your YouTube name. And one of the main reasons I never started a YouTube channel was because I had no idea what I was going to name my channel, or like basically brand myself. I'm terrible at coming up with names. I don't know, I use the word duh a lot, so I thought, why not use the word duh? And then I like fashion, I like makeup, and that's basically what I wanted my channel to be about, or my Instagram page, which is where I started at first. And I was like, well, why not just name my channel Makeup and Fashion Duh? Because that's literally me. And so I did. And I'm actually incredibly proud of myself that I was that creative. And it's literally nothing. Okay. So now I'm going to set all of this with my e.l.f. baking powder. Last book I read is my Without Remorse book. Sorry if you hear my mom and my sister in the background talking to my puppy. But yeah, Without Remorse, which is the book about the lady who... You can come in, I can just edit it out.
Oh, I'm just seeing what you're doing. Are you going to pick up Austin?
Yeah, just later. Why is she talking about giving her an ice pop?
I don't know. I'm gonna find something to eat because now I'm hungry.
Now you are?
Yeah.
Hot dog. But yeah, that was the last book, the Without Remorse. And the next question after that is, what is the book you are currently reading? And it's literally the same book, so. But anyway, so the next question is last show you watched. The last show that I watched was Criminal Minds, because I'm restarting the show all over again. The next question is the last person you talked to. So the last person I talked to was actually my mom. She just actually came in the middle of my video. So I don't know if I'll keep that part in, but she was in here. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Color Con bronzer in Ticket to Brazil. Next question is the relationship between you and the last person you texted. The last person I texted was my boyfriend. So next question is a place you want to visit. I definitely want to go to like Paris or like England or something like that, or Hawaii. Those are some places I want to go to. Last place you were, I mean, in my house. I was in my living room, but if you're not counting my house, last place I was at was school. Okay, so now I'm going to take my contour kit and use the banana shade to clear this baking powder off my face. Okay, so I'm going to take my Anonymous highlight and put some of this on my face. And then I'm going to answer some questions real fast. Okay, so the next question is, do I have a crush? Yes, I do. Don't tell my boyfriend. My crush is the one, the only Harry Styles. I love him. So favorite flavor of sweet, definitely chocolate. I hate white chocolate. I'm okay with dark chocolate, and I love milk chocolate. Next question is, what instruments do you play? I only play the saxophone. I never learned like any other instrument like throughout the 7 years. I mean, I played alto, soprano, tenor, and baritone saxophone. So I guess you could say I played 4 instruments, but I never moved out of the saxophone family. I really wanted to, but I was told no, so kind of just said, made me basically say like you, and I just stopped worrying about other instruments and just focused on my own. Next is my favorite piece of jewelry. While I'm talking about this, I'm going to get into doing the under my eyes. I'm going to take this shade right here, Rowdy, and I'm just going to grab this angled brush, put this under my eyes. Okay, so my favorite piece of jewelry, I don't know if this means like favorite piece of jewelry to like wear or what, because I always have earrings in my ear. If I had any favorite piece of jewelry, it would most likely probably be my class ring. I love my class ring. It's really pretty. Alright, now that I have that on, I'm gonna take Roxy on a MAC 285 brush. I'm gonna blend that out. The last song you sang, and I'm going to say the last song I sang was Complicated by Avril Lavigne, and it was on the way back from school. Favorite pickup line. I think my favorite pickup line has to be, "Are you from Tennessee? 'Cause you're the only 10 I see."
Wow.
I don't use pickup lines, but like, I just think that they're funny. Next question is, have you ever used it? And no, I've never used that pickup line before. Next question is, last time you hung out with someone. The last time I hung out with someone was today. Me and my friend hung out before our class. We worked on our essay. We worked on our essays for one of our classes. So we hung out and we did that. You can have fun and work at the same time. So that's all I have to say about that.
And that's all I have to say about that.
Okay, Forrest Gump. I'm going to take this shimmery shade right here, and this is in Adorn. I'm just going to put this in the inner corners of my eyes. So yeah, I think that's the end of the tag. So that's the end of the tag, but I'm still not finished with my makeup yet. All I have to do is put my lipstick on, so we're going to do that right now. I'm going to line my lips with MAC's Heroin. My lips are lined ugly, but who cares? So now I'm going to go in with Lime Crime's Raven. Okay guys, so this is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed my makeup look. I hope you enjoyed my tag as well. It was actually really fun to film. I like telling you guys about myself so you guys get to know more about me. I'm also so sorry about this like 3 or 2 week, whatever, I think it's 2 weeks, that I was missing. Like I told you, some technical difficulties, but we are through with that. We are finally back and we're better than ever. I have a new, better editing software that gives me way more freedom than the other one did, so I'm extremely excited about that. I can't wait to create more content for you guys and create really good content. So make sure to leave a comment down below of any video or anything that you guys would like to see. Make sure to follow my social media down below. I leave it in the description box every video. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also make sure to hit the post notifications bell so you are notified every time I upload, which is every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!